What is up? I'm Coach David and welcome to another amazing KU module. Let's get with this. See, as we get started today, we're going to be talking about the danger of reused content. I've had this on my own channel. I'll tell you a quick little testimony. Coach Caden a while back was telling everybody, he said, look, delete these videos because he got demonetized from these certain videos that he went out and repurposed and reused. And when he did that, it demonetized. He went from making like 10K to like 5 cents a month. It was terrible. It was a horrible time. And he's like, look, if you've done these videos, go and delete them. And of course, we get a little big-headed. We're like, that's never going to happen to me. That's what I said. It's not going to happen to me. I'm not worried about it. I got monetized, and the next day and or the same day, I got it taken away just like that. I got monetized and then demonetized. So I'm going to give you 3 keys on the dangers and what's good on reused content. The first is you have to be very careful what you use on reused content, because the biggest danger of it all is you can be demonetized like I currently am, but I'm going to get it back this month, like Coach Caden was, but he got his back. And yet many more other people had the same issue because they didn't take the steps to make sure that they didn't have reused content. If you're going to reuse content, I do a lot of reaction content. And if you're going to do a lot of reaction content, you have to be very careful with what you're doing, how you're doing it, how you're recording it, and how you're using it. Here's the other most dangerous thing in that same aspect in this first key is the fact that it can have your channel completely shut down. You have to be very careful. Yes, you can get demonetized and it can cause you issues with that, and that is very big, but it can also shut down your channel. You have to be very careful to follow the guidelines on YouTube and other networks that say you can't use reused content. Now, like I said, I do a lot of content that I remake originally, like Cap Chatfield and also myself, where I'll take content and then I'll make it go viral. So there is a key where you can make content go viral. Let me get to the second key. We want to make original content. And that's what I'm getting to right now, is we have to make original content. You don't want to just go on, screen record a quick clip, put it in, and post it. Then all you're doing is taking out someone else's content they've made, and you're just slapping it on your channel and like it's yours. We don't do that. What we'll do is like what I do is you're not going to believe this Simpsons prediction. Watch this. And then boom, it goes through. I've had videos where I stop it halfway and I'm like, now here's where it gets crazy. You can do that. Takes a little more work, but you can do it. Or you could do it to where you talk at the end. Now this is what's gonna happen one day. And are the Simpsons predicting the future? I don't know. But for more crazy videos like this, you better subscribe or follow right now. So you can use content. I always say it like this. I make other people's content viral. I make viral content. I can take something that has 20,000 views and I can make it have 10 million views. I took a clip from the guys on Duck Dynasty. I took that clip and, it probably had 100,000 views. And I got 10 million, I think I'm up to like 12 million views on YouTube. And that was really what broke me out. But that was where I got monetized from that video. And then I got demonetized from the reused content that I didn't do correctly. You have to be very careful that you're not reusing the content on the aspect. Now, the video I did, it was because I had my face. And then boom, I had the video, no face. And then I came in at the end. If you're going to reuse any kind of content where you're going to do reaction videos, you need to have your face in it the whole time. Don't take your face out of it, because when you take your face out of it and or you don't say anything or do anything, you just watch this, subscribe now. Don't get me wrong, I've done videos like that, but you have to be very careful because those are the type of videos that are going to get you flagged. All right, this is the last thing we want to go over. I want to make these modules short, sweet, and amazing. We don't need to go into a 20-minute understanding of this. We just got to touch on a couple key points, and when we touch on these key points, you're able to have the right context to be able to reuse content in the correct way. Here's the last one. We want to make you have videos that go viral, but we also want to make sure you're taking it in the right aspect. So I'm going to give you some homework, and this is going to be your homework, but it's also going to be tied into the third key. Here it is. You need to go out and find downloaders. If you're in my group, mine and Coach Steve group, we have it pinned at the top of our page where there's downloaders. So if you're like pulling a video off to Instagram or off of TikTok or whatever it is, you can actually put it through a downloader where you don't have no watermarks, no junk, and then you can take that and then repurpose it and make it into what you want it to be, whatever you're going to use it as. So you got to look for those downloads. That's going to be your homework, to find the right downloaders that don't cause you any issues, that you can download it without the watermark for free, of course, and then you can use it. Now you can also screen record, but you have to be very careful. We teach this in the KU as an importance to, if you're going to reuse content, you have to be careful how you take that content off, because most channels will flag you for taking content and just taking it and boom, slapping it on again. Remember, we're not just copiers. We want to make original content. The reason why I like doing reaction content is because I can open up my audience to such a vast amount. I personally teach the Word of God on my stories. I do sermons. I do other ways to get people in. You have to understand, our reels are like a big net to catch fish and bring them in. And once you bring the fish in, then you train the fish. And I know it'd be like a herd of sheep that are lost. You're going to herd up the sheep. Then you take the sheep once they're herded up and you teach them so that they can grow in the walk that they're in. No different in Christianity. We want to go out and throw out the nets and we want to grab them and we want to bring them in. Okay? But don't get so caught that you're so caught up in that. You want to be able to reach people with good content. You can take other people's content, do reaction content, make it original though. Make it like I do or Cap Chatfield does. People that do repurpose content to where we take it and then we're doing reaction content. Make sure you do something. Don't just sit there and go, oh wow, look like you're in the video with the person. Make the people look like you're excited to be in it. So that way you're making the video your own. You're actually reacting. You're not just taking it and going like this and then it goes through and you're like, subscribe now. You want to make it your own. You want to have it. But be very careful if you're going to do it this way. I highly suggest if you're just starting out, I like doing it that way. But if you're just starting out, I highly suggest you do more content where you're talking, exhortation. It's a better subscriber count in, and it's a better foundation of bringing people in, because I do my own thing with that to grab them, and it's just how I run it. But if you're going to reuse content anyway, take it from me that you have to be very, very, very careful on how you do it, because you don't want to get demonetized like I've been. You don't want to get shut down. You don't want to have issues. Make it original. Have fun with it. And listen, the KU is here to teach you and help you grow so that you can go viral online, so you can reach the goal is souls. The goal is souls. It's not, I got 800 million followers, look at me. No, and there's going to be people like that. But I have over 1.5 plus now people follow me from all my networks, 1.5 million. Has it changed me? No. But it's about saving souls. I've seen a lot of people come to know the Lord through that, and that's what it's all about. So listen, this module, I hope it helped you. Remember the dangers of reusing content and the ways to overcome that and not have that happen on your channel today. I love you. Have an amazing day. Come on.